In a world where escape meant one shot, one rope, and zero room for error, one prince decided freedom was worth the fall. Blue Stickman stands in a spotlight, arms crossed, doing his best impression of a movie trailer voice.
This is not a heist movie. This is history. And history did not have a stunt double.
Over-the-top trailer narrator voice cuts in from nowhere, demanding to know who is narrating this episode.
I just auditioned, and nobody stopped me.
The year is 1244. The location is the Tower of London, England's most inescapable fortress, or so everyone kept insisting a little too confidently. Blue Stickman, still in trailer narrator mode, paces dramatically in front of a looming stone tower background. He introduces our subject, Gruffydd ap Llywelyn, a Welsh prince locked up by the English crown for being politically inconvenient. The trailer narrator voice interrupts again to ask if politically inconvenient is code for something. Blue Stickman admits it usually is.
The first prison break!
Huh? The me!
Watch and learn exactly how a true professional does it.
Here's the takeaway to watch for. The earliest documented prison escape on record was not a triumphant genius outsmarting the system. It was a desperate improvisation that ended in tragedy, and that gap between story and reality is the whole point. Gruffydd, Blue Stickman explains, had exactly one resource in his cell, bed sheets, and exactly one plan: tie them together, climb down the tower wall, and simply never come back. Blue Stickman mimes frantically knotting invisible sheets together with the focus of a man who has never once used a bed sheet for anything more advanced than sleeping. The trailer narrator voice booms that no security system in the world could stop a man with a plan and some laundry.
This is exactly the kind of overconfidence that gets people killed in these stories.
Night falls over the Tower of London, and Blue Stickman ties the sheet rope to the window, testing it with a tug and a nervous thumbs up to the camera. He begins his climb, hand over hand, sunglasses somehow staying perfectly in place despite the mortal peril. Halfway down, the rope begins to fray, and Blue Stickman freezes midair like a man realizing his group project just failed. Here is a question worth sitting with.
If the only tool you had for freedom was also the thing most likely to fail you, would you still climb, or would you wait for a better rope?
Type your answer below. Climb now, or wait it out, because the tribe, or in this case the prince, did not get a third option.
Historically speaking, this part was not funny at all.
The trailer narrator voice goes quiet for the first time all episode. Gruffydd ap Llywelyn fell to his death, just feet from the ground, just feet from freedom he never got to use.
This is the oldest prison escape in the historical record, and it is not a heist movie ending. It is a reminder that being clever and being safe are not the same thing.
But here's the part nobody tells you. Some accounts suggest Gruffydd was overweight and heavier than the makeshift rope could ever have held, meaning the escape may have been doomed from the very first knot and not the last one. Blue Stickman raises an eyebrow at that detail and says,
History really did not owe him a happy ending either way.
He puts his sunglasses back on and snaps back into trailer narrator mode, insisting the story is not over, because centuries later escapes would get smarter, sneakier, and occasionally involve actual helicopters. The trailer narrator voice returns to ask with real concern whether helicopters are actually going to be relevant, or if that was just for drama.
I admit it was mostly for drama, but also
Actually relevant. Later. He walks toward a closed stone door at the back of the tower set, the kind of door that absolutely should not be there in a scene about a medieval tower. He pushes on it, and it creaks open to reveal something that very clearly does not belong in the year 1244. Blue Stickman turns to the camera, sunglasses catching the light.
apparently this story has more than one impossible exit.
The trailer narrator voice whispers that whatever is behind that door was not in the script. The screen cuts to black before Blue Stickman can find out what it is.